Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. It's Rebecca Gabrielle here, and thanks for coming to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. Today we're going to do a weekly card reading for Scorpio for the week of the 30th of March through to the 5th of April. So if you are Scorpio in Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, this will apply for you. So we're going to look at the energies for the week, how things are affecting you in terms of your career, job, projects, and also in your relationships. And of course, if you love the reading and it resonates with you, please like and subscribe to the video, which will be wonderful. Right, let's get started for your reading, Scorpio. So I've pre-shuffled the cards, and we're going to we're asking Spirit, please, to let us know what's the energy for Scorpio this week. What's the theme for the week for Scorpio? What can we expect for the 30th of March through to the 5th of April for Scorpio? And of course, Scorpio, this is a general reading, and if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me. The details will be in the description box below. This is very interesting, very similar to Leo, actually. So we have opportunity followed by issues around control, and then we've got the Six of Swords. Okay. All right, so Scorpio, here's where you are for this week coming. You are focused on your current financial situation, your resources, and you're looking for opportunities. What are the opportunities out there? This is where your focus is this week. You're looking at what you can do to improve your current situation, and you're doing your research to see what is out there. So this is where your focus is at the moment. And look, it's not surprising because many people have been affected by big changes due to the coronavirus, and financially people are in and out of jobs. Perhaps you've lost jobs, looking for new things. So it's not surprising this card has come up around your financial situation and looking for opportunities. But you're being quite mindful, Scorpio, and choosy around your options, which is a good thing. So it's good to take this time to do your research. And I can see that this is important to you, that you're not just going to grab anything, that you're actually quite focused on looking at what is very specifically going to suit your needs. So yes, it's good to be discerning around your choices at the moment. You are feeling a little bit restricted at the moment. The energy is challenging for you, and if you have been at home inside or you are feeling the pinch of your financial situation, it's causing you to feel a little bit trapped at the moment, Scorpio. And so that can be really frustrating, and sometimes that can put us in a negative headspace where we don't see all of our opportunities. When we're very focused on things that are frustrating us, we kind of put ourselves into a self-imprisonment as well. So you may be dealing with issues of confinement, physical confinement, which is frustrating you, Scorpio. Try not to let that energy build up too much, and if possible, do what you can to create moments of space around you so that you do feel free, you're not feeling trapped physically. That will help you also mentally to get some clarity, because it is important that you don't allow yourself to get too frustrated, because that will perhaps affect your perspective and what you see as being an opportunity for yourself. But certainly I have empathy for your situation. I do feel that the current circumstances are causing a little pressure at the moment, particularly in your home environment. And when you don't have all of your pentacles there, we can start to feel really uncomfortable and really uneasy and trapped. And I know, Scorpio, you do love to have your freedom, you do love to have your say, and so it can feel a little bit challenging at this time. So perhaps you can employ some ideas to create space around you and be a little bit creative to come up with different ideas. If it means that you've got to go and have some time on your own where you go for a walk with the dog, or you get out of the house for a period of time, or you focus on a different kind of activity, or some, going for a jog or something, or, just doing something in your own space, that will help you to feel less focused on the fact that your wings are clipped, so to speak. It feels like your wings are clipped, and it's just the now energy, but I appreciate it's frustrating for you. And so this is followed by the Six of Swords. And here at the moment, I think you're feeling, based on some recent experiences, that you're a little self-protective at the moment. You're feeling rather cautious about your circumstances and about people, and there's a little bit of healing that's going on here. This female figure here is surrounded by swords, which has been energy that's felt like conflict, sadness, a lot of thinking. So there's a few wounds that have happened, and you're quite happy to be in your own space, and sitting there quietly with the flowers resting in your lap is your way of being able to self-heal and self-protect. So you're kind of withdrawn a little bit. But while you're in this space, it's fair enough. You may be doing some good thinking time and healing time. So I'm getting the feeling that at the moment you're quite content to be in your own space and take care of things the way you need to, because, Scorpio, you're very independent. And right now, I think the message that you're putting out there is just, leave me be to do what I need to do and gather my thoughts and regain my sense of balance and equilibrium. And of course, if you do that, you'll be in a better position to see the opportunities around you. And perhaps in your quiet time, you will continue to do some research and be discerning around your choices at the moment. So that's a message from Spirit for now. So let's see what else we can build on for that. In terms of your work and your projects, Spirit, what guidance can you give Scorpio for the 30th of March through to the 5th of April, this week coming? All right, so we're going to pull some cards out. Okay, so we have the Fates, we have Here and Now, and we have Never-Ending Story. Okay, so with this card here, whatever change you recently have experienced, Scorpio, this is all part of your soul path at the moment. It's part of the journey that you're on. And so if you can, avoid getting tied up in your head about things that have happened recently, because you've got a little bit of trapped mental energy going on here at the moment, which is, if you stay in this space of feeling trapped and being too much in your thoughts, it will drag your energy down. Just know that recent circumstances were meant to happen, and not happen to you, but happen for you. So this card that says the Fates, the universe is saying to you, please don't worry. This was actually designed to happen this way for you. The significant change or changes that you're going through was meant to happen, and for the purpose of releasing you, to release you from the bonds that you've been feeling, and the toxic energy that has been around you. This was meant to happen. The change was meant to happen. This card here that represents opportunities, to me, is also about, it's very similar to the Wheel of Fortune card or the World card, where we can see change and movement happening. So be rest assured that this was meant to happen to bring you out of this trapped toxic energy. So Spirit said, Don't worry, this was for your benefit. So that's a good message to hear. The next card is called the Here and Now, and this is where you find yourself in a place of contemplation, not quite anywhere at the moment. You've just come out of something from the past, so we've got the past here, and then you're moving towards the future, but you're not quite there yet. So you're in the space of contemplating and sort of planning for the next steps. So you're doing a lot of time to strategically think about, well, what do I really want to grow here for myself? How do I want the future to look? You're being cautious about it, which is perfectly fine. But you're doing some very good personal private thinking in order to actually produce something really good going forward. So you know you're an intelligent person, Scorpio, and you know that this is going to require some really good thinking and planning. You're seeding some opportunities here because you want to intentionally create an improved future for yourself, whether that's around job, projects, relationships. You're in that sort of limbo space at the moment where you know that the past is finished and the future's not quite here. So you're really in the present moment, which is the best place, of course, for you to be. So while you're in this present moment of here and now, take time to love yourself, Scorpio, and really take stock of what is important to you. You're not down and out, not at all. You have high hopes for yourself. You are a positive person. We just need to let go of this heavy energy of where you've been and take really good care of yourself while you're planning for the next steps. So this is hopeful and you are feeling hopeful. So continue with this and continue to see yourself in the best possible light, and you will begin to produce amazing things going forward. The flag here for you is to recognise that whilst you may be having periods of feeling down and out about the changes that have happened, this what do you call these things? The hourglass here is representing time, and it feels like you've been doing the circle over and over again, but this is not the case, Scorpio. It's only in your mind. It is only in your mind. So perhaps you need to let go of the belief that everything's on repeat mode. And, perhaps recent circumstances have felt like a repeat of situations in the past. But just know that we all have choice and we all have free will. And every time we have an experience in our life, we are getting lessons under our belt, and we're learning from it each time. So, don't trick yourself into thinking that nothing is changing. Every time you have an experience in life, you are learning and becoming wiser. So it's not a never-ending story. That's just an illusion. You have learnt a great deal about yourself, and you very much this time very aware of who you are. You're very in the present moment, and that's the best place for you to be. The universe is saying, don't worry, this is all part of your soul learning and your soul journey, and this is moving to you towards a better future. So stay positive and know that what has happened in the past is gone, it's finished, you are no longer there. You are now moving forward. Don't trick yourself into thinking it's a repeat of the past, it's not. So let's go to the next deck to see what guidance Spirit has for us in terms of relationships and how we are relating to ourselves and to others. We thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Scorpio this week, the month, end of the month, 30th of March into the first week of April. Wow, where has this time gone? Beautiful. Okay, first card that's popped out is called True Love. Then we have Deception and we have Increase. Okay, here we go. So very interesting. There's a lot of mental stuff going on for you at the moment, Scorpio. So part of this change of energy that is happening for you, there's a little bit of backwards and forwards happening for you. Some days are good, some days are not so good in terms of where your thoughts are going. But just realize that through this process, you are starting to recognize your true value, Scorpio. You are actually reaching a time in your soul growth of where you're recognizing your true worth. This is what I call self-love and true love. You're looking into the mirror here, Scorpio, and seeing the beauty of who you are. And this is really important. Perhaps in the past you've given away too much of yourself to others and relied on others to tell you what your value is. And you've learnt these very valuable lessons now. So again, it's not a repeat of the past. You've come such a long way. You are now seeing your true value. And this is really beautiful. So well done, Scorpio. See yourself in the mirror and really value the person that you are. And the more you do that, the more you're going to attract incredible opportunities in your life. I do feel that you've gone through a massive spiritual growth and awareness for yourself. So this is lovely. You're coming into this awareness by the end of the week. Now, I think, given the things that have happened in the past, there's still a cautious energy around you. So you're still moving between the light energy and the heavy energy. And it's still playing on your mind, things that have happened in the past. So this card around deception, excuse me, is you sort of being mindful of, things that have been said that have been quite hurtful, things that have been said about you. And this, yes, it has a deceptive energy, and it did leave a sting for you, which, you can feel the pain of the swords around you here. But again, this is important that you don't focus too much on this, Scorpio. This is a message for you that you really need to pull away from these thoughts that are going to drag your energy down. If you are constantly either engaging in negative talk or negative self-talk, then you've got to stop that. Or if you are focused on what you think other people are saying about you, that is also something you need to not worry about. It's what other people say is not your business. If you make it your business, it will drag you down. So this seems to be a lingering energy for you, Scorpio. So it's really important to not waste your energy in this kind of conversation. And if it's happening around you, step away from it, because this is where you want to find yourself. You want to be looking at the true, real deal you and really valuing the person that you are. So these two energies are opposite. So if this is coming up in your life this week, we want to put more attention on this, where you are focusing on building you rather than giving attention to what other people are saying or what you think they are saying. And of course, this is leading you to incredible abundance and prosperity. So we have the increase card here. So for you, my friends, Scorpio, you've got good things up ahead. So there is light at the end of the tunnel, or this castle at the end of the road, and these beautiful gems along the road are letting you know that things are going to get better for you. There are no obstacles either, my friend. No obstacles. So life is going in the right direction. You have every reason to feel happy, to feel positive. There's nothing in your way. The only thing that gets in your way are your thoughts and what drags you down. So Scorpio, this is the message from Spirit for this week. We are very grateful for the guidance that we receive, and I do hope you have a lovely week, and I look forward to next time we meet. Bye for now.